Hello and welcome to Classic Retro Game Room, where I'm going to be doing I'm doing a video here showing my collection of games on Steam. It's not really a collection, I just add stuff that I see that I think's worth picking up for my PC. So yeah, I'm going to be doing a few PC videos following this one, so I just thought why not. I'm actually recording this from my PC using my laptop, just so that I'm kind of utilising all of my PC and giving myself the smoothest experience. Right, relax. So yeah, here it is, my collection, and if I go over here we can see this game here is one of a few indie games. I purchased one of those like Gtatyr.com, something like a 10 key bundle for like, I don't know, fucking £1 or something. And yeah, I got a load of shit indie games basically. Another one of them is Biology Battle. So yeah, down here there's a Capcom Humble Bundle on at the minute, if you know what they are. It's where you have like a publisher or a certain theme, whatever, and they put a few games up and you pay over $1 or however much your currency is, and you can download, it's like one of 4 games. Pay more than the average, you could download another 4 games for instance, and then if you pay over $15 you can download a couple of extra ones, and then they add stuff to it, and yeah, whatever. So yeah, this was part of a Capcom Humble Bundle that is currently active, so for $15 it's a very good deal, so get on there if you like what you see by the time you've seen all of this video. Black Ops 2, the normal single player, multiplayer on the zombies obviously. Yeah, it was one of my favourite, probably my favourite game on the Wii U actually. I'm not as much of a fan of it on the Xbox 360 because Nuketown just gets absolutely hammered constantly when you're trying to play the game online. But yeah, I just thought I'd pick it up for the PC because it's one of my favourite Call of Duty games. Call of Duty Ghosts is like, I don't know, I think I paid about £6 for it, so I was like, yeah, whatever. The multiplayer's terrible though. It's got loads of game modes removed for some reason. For instance, you can't play Kill Confirmed. I think it's something to do with people hacking it and cheating, so they just remove game modes instead of fixing them, lazy cunts. This is a new one that I've picked up, which is a Games Workshop bundle. So it's got this Chainsaw Warrior and 2 Chainsaw Warrior games. These are basically card games, but obviously on the PC. I don't really know much about them, but I thought for about £4 it works out as, this again, there's another Humble Bundle. It looked like a pretty good deal, so I was like, I might enjoy that in the future, so fuck it. Again, this game here, Chip, was part of the 10 key bundle. Counter-Strike and Counter-Strike Source are from when I got Half-Life 2 ages ago. We're talking like 2004, 2005 when the game first came out, and they gave you Counter-Strike, Counter-Strike Source. I think Day of Defeat was a free-to-play game at the time, but was a great sort of precursor to Call of Duty, even though Call of Duty is not anything to do with this game, but you know what I mean, it's a World War II multiplayer shooter basically is what I'm trying to say. Deathmatch Classic, that is, I think that's the first Half-Life, it might be Half-Life 2. Oh no, I think it's a separate game. It's basically Half-Life, but it plays like Doom. I don't think I've ever played it. DB Clips, one of the 10 game bundles. Devil May Cry, I've actually completed this game on the PS3. It was okay, got a bit tedious and annoying towards the end. There's a couple of annoying boss fights and things like that. Again, part of the Capcom Humble Bundle. Fort Defense, I think that was part of the 10 CD key thing. Grand Theft Auto, this game has problems running on the PC. Basically it corrupts your save game every time you play the game, and for some reason they've never patched it, so it is playable, but you do have to fuck about with deleting save games and shit every time you actually play the game. GTA 2 I've not actually played on the PC yet. These are all part of a Grand Theft Auto pack, which doesn't include GTA London, or London 1969. I think 1969 might have been a multiplayer only game, but yeah, it doesn't include them too for whatever reason. It's weird, really. GTA 3, yeah, what can I say about it? The first 3D GTA game. GTA 4 is one of my favourites. I know it's not technically as good as 5, but there's just something about the tone and, you know, atmosphere of GTA 4. I completed it on the PS3 and I was like, you know what, it's a good game, so that's pretty much why I bought this Grand Theft Auto bundle, just for 4 really. And the episodes from Liberty City are very good as well. I actually kind of enjoyed them more than the main game, to be honest. GTA San Andreas, yeah, it's not the remastered version, I don't think. I think they did the remastered version on the PC, but yeah, that's the original one. It does have music removed though. GTA Vice City, possibly the one I identify with the most after GTA 4 really. It's just the music, and just the music really is awesome. Hacker Evolution Duality, it's one of the 10 CD Keys games. Half-Life, again, this was from Half-Life 2. They gave you Half-Life, the original game, for free when you bought Half-Life 2 when it first came out. I think it was kind of like an apology for all of the problems that they had with the I think Half-Life 2 was one of the first games, if not the first, that required online activation, and the servers were fucked and no end of problems, so that I think they gave away Half-Life and, like I say up there, Counter-Strike, etc. for free. Half-Life 2, epic game. I actually completed it on the Xbox 360 as part of the Orange Box. I will say I was very disappointed that the Orange Box didn't have Half-Life 2 multiplayer on it, because there is, as you can see here, Half-Life 2 Deathmatch, which you can obviously only play on the PC as far as I'm aware. Half-Life 2 Lost Codes, man, it's more of a tech demo really, something to do with high definition lighting, some bullshit. Half-Life Blue Shift, again this is an add-on for the original Half-Life game. Yeah, basically you play the game from a different perspective, and again opposing force is a different perspective. Hitman, yeah, I bought a Hitman bundle, as you can see, which includes all of the Hitman games, or well, all of the PC Hitman games as far as I am aware. Yeah, the original game, played that when it first came out, before the game was popular at all, to be honest, and enjoyed it. It's kind of like a sandbox shooter really. There's many different ways that you can go about the missions. Hitman 2, played that on the Xbox, wasn't too much of a fan of it, not played it on the PC yet. Hitman Contracts, never played it, I don't think, or Blood Money. Hitman Absolution is an epic game, I love that game. Again, it's probably one of the reasons why I bought this bundle really, so I can play that game on the PC, because it was awesome on the PS3. And Sniper Challenge is something to do with Absolution. LA Noire, I bought this the other day for about £4. Just want to play through the game again. Lots of memories playing it. It's a pretty cool game, and they should do a sequel, but I feel that it's inevitable that there will be a sequel, but it might take 10 years or however long. Lost Planet 3, again part of the Capcom bundle. I'm not sure whether I've played this one or I've played Lost Planet 2. I think I played the first one. I remember playing one that was very co-op heavy, and it didn't really feel like a finished game when you played it single player, so I don't know whether that's Lost Planet 3. Basically it's The Thing, but a game instead. Yeah, that looks retarded. One of the 10 CD keys bundle things. Shadow Mordor, great game, but it feels a bit cliche because it copies many things from other games. I think I paid about 12 quid for it. Mortal Kombat X or Mortal Kombat 10 was completely broken when it came out. I'm gonna be playing this shortly after this video or sometime. Platypus 2, again, one of the 10 CD keys. Postal 2, somebody recommended this to me, not because it's a good game, but because it's fucked up. And it does have Gary Coleman in, which is random. Not a great game though, to be honest. It's very dated, but it is offensive and there is some funny parts in it. Power Up, again, one of the 10 CD keys. Remember Me, pretty fucking mediocre and frustrating game that I've completed on the PS3, but not bothered with the PC yet, as it was part of the Capcom bundle I got the other day. Resident Evil 4, and it says it's the Ultimate HD Edition. I'm not 100% whether I completed the last boss on Resident Evil 4. I'll probably revisit it just for shits and giggles on the PC at some point. Again, part of the Capcom bundle. And leading me on to Resident Evil 5, again part of the Capcom bundle. I have completed this one. Wasn't a fan of the tone and setting of the game, to be honest. I like the start, but then it just gets boring and mediocre location wise. Resident Evil Revelations, again part of the Capcom bundle, obviously, again with the second one. Not played either of them games, I don't really know anything about them. Ricochet was an old Half-Life mod, multiplayer, some sort of like futuristic sports game. Saints Row 2, completed this game on the PS3, it's a great game. Kind of plays very dated. It kind of plays like, this came out before GTA 4, but it kind of plays and looks more along the lines of GTA 3. So GTA 4 kind of blew it out of the water, but it does feel dated, but it's still a great game. Again, part of the Games Workshop bundle, Space Hulk, and there's some expansions on there as well. Space Trader, part of the old 1 of 10 CD keys. Strider, part of the Capcom bundle, played it a bit on the PS3. It's okay, but it's just lacking something for me. Talisman and Talisman Prologue, they are both Games Workshop games. Don't really know anything about them, but they were in Humble Bundle. Team Fortress, again, came with Half-Life 2. Ultra Street Fighter 4, this was what I actually bought the Capcom Humble Bundle for. It's kind of the definitive and final version of Street Fighter 4. I've played a little bit of it. Is it majorly better than just vanilla Street Fighter 4? It's got more characters, and that's about all I noticed really. Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines, if you're into zombies and first person role playing games and just cool horror games, definitely check that one out, but you will encounter bugs and stuff because the developer went bust before they even kind of got to patch and refine the game. It's very hard to find a physical copy of that, I should add as well. Dawn of War 2 Retribution, I don't really know anything about the Dawn of War games. I've played one before for about 5 minutes and that's about it. This Warhammer Kill Team, again part of the Humble Bundle. Yeah, I think it's third person shooter. Don't really know anything else about it. Warhammer Quest, it's kind of like an RPG strategy from what I've looked at. Again, part of the Warhammer Humble Bundle. And Zombie Zoed, part of the 10 CD keys, whatever it was that I got. So yeah, that is just my Steam collection, my Steam account. Just wanted to go quickly through that, but I don't think I've actually gone quickly through that. I think that probably took quite a while. 15 bloody minutes. So yes, that was a very tedious and boring video, but yeah, there they are, the games that I have on my PC on Steam. Obviously there are other services that I use on my PC, such as Origin, and there's that GOG shit as well. So yeah, this isn't all of my digital PC games, but this is the Steam portion of the collection. So thanks for watching, and now I'm going to get on and play some of these bad boys.